Hi, this is Mark from jewellery.com, and I'm going to show you how to resize a platinum ring with diamonds. So first of all, I've got a cooking pot. I don't know if you could use it for cupcakes or whatever. It's just aluminium, and what I do is I fill it up with sand, and then that's just normal fine sand, like children's playing sand, and I put it in a pot like that, and then I add some water. As you can see, I've added some water. It just needs a little bit more sand, just to get the levels right, so that the old ring doesn't sink all the way to the bottom. Now I'll give it a little tap, settle it. As you see, I've already cut the back and made it smaller. It will work the same if you was going to make it bigger. All the difference is that you'll have to do 2 solder joins rather than just the one. So all I do is stand it up in the sand. All you're doing is protecting the diamonds from the heat, because if it gets too hot, you'll actually burn the diamonds. They go a white milky film over the diamond. I'm just turning my gas on. That's propane and oxygen. Because it's platinum, we've got to get it really hot to get the solder to melt. Always use your safety goggles because it gets really bright. You will need to protect your eyes. So I've got me little bit of platinum solder there. Right, I'll lick my finger, pick up the solder, and then just dip the solder onto my saliva. Sounds disgusting, but it works a treat. It holds it exactly in place. You don't need any borax or anything like that, because it affects the platinum solder. It's not as strong, it's very brittle, and it will break. So now you can see the water around it, and then when I start putting the flame on there, you can see the water will start moving around and stuff.
Yeah.
So you want a little bit of water on the just on the surface, a tad, just a little bit. It will burn away or evaporate, should I say. Don't worry about that. It will. There's still enough moisture in the sand to protect the diamonds. Obviously, if it does look like it's starting to dry out too much, let it cool down naturally till it's stone cold, and then add some more water. Because if you quench the diamonds with water while they're hot, you will burn them. So basically, if you cool down the diamonds too quickly, it will burn the diamonds. There we go, simple as that. Soldered. Right, now all I'm going to do is buff it up, take the excess away, clean it up, make sure it's all nice and clean, and
Don't know.
yeah, shut up.
He would have texted me or something.
Yeah, so all I'm doing is buffing here, taking the excess away, making it all nice and smooth. So I just go over it with a rough buff, which is like a 400. Now I'm going to speed this up a little bit because it's a little bit boring, so you can see the basics of what I do. I also spin the inside, make it all nice and smooth. Just a bit of 400 paper. Now you can see where we've warmed it up, the stones get loose. As you can see, they're spinning. So now we need to tighten them up by pushing the claws down. So all I've got here is a pusher. I'm literally just going to push the claws down back onto the diamonds. Push them down nice and tight. Not too hard. Just hard enough to stop it from moving. Also, I'm going to speed this up a bit because I've got a lot of claws to do. So I'm just going to speed that up. You get the general idea. I normally push and give it a little shake just to make sure it's fully down as far as it will go. I want to trap those diamonds in there. The last thing you want is the diamond slipping out. Sometimes you need to get a pair of pliers just to get one down or two. It's a cheating way to do it, but you have to be so careful because you can easily damage the ring when you do that. Now all I'm doing is going over with a softer buff, so when I want to come to polish, it'll make life a lot easier. I'll spin the inside again. I'll go over the whole thing a little bit, and all I'm doing now is just giving it a polish with a bristle and a little bit of polish compound, so you can get the idea. And all I've done is cleaned it up, a bit of fairy liquid and a toothbrush, and that's it, job done. Also, if you go to jewelleryapprenticeship.com, you will get a free video.